A cloudy start to the day with some sunshine, turning wetter and windier across the northwest and staying mild. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up. Good morning, Britain.
Thursday.
And I'm glad you didn't ask me the question, is it going to be a white Christmas? It's definitely too early to say, but at the moment, the outlook here for the next few weeks at least is mild. Here's the details. There is not a hint of the white stuff in the forecast as we head through today or the next few because the outlook remains mild. We still have our feed of air coming from the southwest, and that still means it's warm. Where it also is at the moment in the jungle, the outlook here for the campmates is set to warm up. It's been cool, it's been wet, but things are hotting up in there, literally, as we head through the next few days. For us, though, it is turning wet and windy across the northwest, and there will be some sunshine. But actually, for today, it's a drier day for many compared to what we've been used to, the driest day of the week so far. Yes, there's rain across... Well, Andy may well be chilly, but for many of us, it is a mild start to the day and another mild day ahead. Today, drier than the last few. There's still some wet weather around in the far northwest, and accompanying this band of rain for northwestern areas of Scotland and the Northern Isles, some strengthening winds as well. And it's the winds that keep us mild. They're coming from the southwest, drawing up this mild air, but also cloudy air today. So pretty grey, particularly for western areas where the cloud clings onto the hills and it'll be drizzly. Eastern areas, the best of the brightness and the best of our temperatures. 16, maybe 17 degrees, so that is still way above average for the time of year. This evening and overnight tonight, the weather front in the north makes further progress, so turning cloudier for Scotland and Northern Ireland without breaks of rain. The south is staying dry but cloudy, and then the outlook from tomorrow onwards is actually drier, brighter and staying mild. Good morning to you. It's November, it is mild. For many of us, temperatures more reminiscent of where they should be for September in a theme of the year that continues to be a mild one. It's been wet also quite a lot the last few days, but a drier outlook today. There is some wet weather, comes in the form of a band of rain affecting northwestern Scotland and the Northern Isles. Elsewhere, it is cloudy and the thickest... Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. The weather feels distinctly un-autumnal through the next few days. It's still mild, a theme that's continued so far this year. And at the moment, we have southwesterly flow. That's why it's so mild. But the good thing is, compared to recent days, it's just been so wet, the outlook is turning drier. And it's down to the jet stream that divides the cold from the warm. We're on the warm side of things. The weather front's just holding up to the northwest, so the outlook is turning drier. Today, a weather front close to the northwest, that's where we see some rain. And here is also fairly windy. Gusty winds, 40-50 miles an hour, fairly breezy elsewhere. And it's the southwesterly flow that will bring these cloudy skies. So pretty grey through western areas, damp and drizzly for western hills, for Wales, southwest England. Eastern areas, the best of any brightness, and the highest temperatures, 16, maybe 17 degrees. As we head through this evening and overnight tonight, the rain that starts in northwest Scotland makes further progress into the rest of Scotland and Northern Ireland. So cloudy, wet, windy night to come here. Cloudy and breezy elsewhere, which means those temperatures hold up and another mild start to the day tomorrow. These are 12 to 14, our starting temperature, where they actually should be by day at this time of year. Friday, the rain again moves back to the northwest. It's looking largely dry with some decent spells of sunshine tomorrow. We saw those cloudy skies this morning in Bristol, where Andy was, and actually it's a cloudy start for many of us. Drier than recent days, and it stays mild. Wet weather across the far northwest, the west and northwest of Scotland, the Northern Isles, where it's also a windy day. The mild southwesterly flow brings grey skies in the west, thick enough for rain and drizzle. Best of any brightness in the east, and highest today still mild, 16 degrees.